Off we go. Yeah.
Whoop! Yeah!
Rodeos claim to love and respect their so-called animal athletes, but this video of the 2005 Pendleton Rodeo in Pendleton, Oregon documents anything but love and respect. Given the brutality rodeo victims endure, it should come as no surprise that many animals are injured and killed. Just how many rodeo victims are killed and injured is perhaps the most closely guarded secret in the rodeo industry. In spite of their animal abuse, rodeo people are full of rhetoric in which they portray themselves as caring and responsible people. That public relations snow job mainly falls to the rodeo announcer, and it seems that the worse the animals have it, the harder the announcer tries to make it seem as if everything is okay. In the scene you are about to see, a steer is trampled and obviously injured. But to hear rodeo announcer Justin McKee tell it, the steer is just fine, and the people who are responsible for the injury are literally called by God to do what they do.
Whoop! Everybody, nearly everybody's down there. Steer's fine. I don't want to alarm anybody. If you've never been to a rodeo before, that steer's got his horn stuck in the ground. He's all right. He just, I mean, if you got horns and it gets stuck in the ground, it's a little difficult to get up. But looks like our cowboy crew is not going to take any chances. You're going to time down. Anytime an animal falls, and I'm sure this animal will be fine. We've seen it happen time and time again. But anytime we even suspect there's an injury, we're not going to let this steer get up and aggravate an injury that we don't know anything about. We've got a staff of veterinarians that are here to take care of these animals, and we will treat them like we treat our contestants, sometimes even better. We'll give them red carpet treatment, and hopefully we'll give you a good report here in just a little bit that this steer's A-OK. We just, there's no need to take unnecessary risks when animals are involved. You know, cowboys, their real job, ranch cowboys, their job is to make sure that their animals are healthy. The reason that the cowboys that are doing the job, keeping our food supply safe, I believe that God has gifted them with a natural instinct and a desire and a caring nature to care for these animals. Now, anybody tells you that cowboys mistreat or don't like livestock, they are absolutely misinformed. It could not be further from the truth. And I want to commend our grounds crew for being out here and handling this quick. It does take a little time, but I'd rather take time and treat our animals right than to just push this steer out here and run him out of horseback if there was an injury.
Hiding animal abuse behind a claim of, quote, keeping our food supply safe? Trying to block criticism of the abusers by declaring them to be gifted with a caring nature from God, no less? Did you notice that the tractor, driven by one of these gifted by God rodeo people, actually clipped the injured victim in the back with the rear tire?
I believe that God has gifted them with the...
We never saw that steer again and never heard another word about his condition. That's typical for the rodeo industry. As I said before, the number of animals injured and killed in rodeo arenas is top secret.
Hey man, where you at?
Mr. McKee has already been exposed in other shark videos for taking liberties with the truth and even outright lying. Mr. McKee apparently has no problem with painting an ever-rosy picture of rodeo, even if that picture bears no resemblance to reality whatsoever. Rodeo people constantly claim how much they care for their animal victims. Their claims are echoed by those involved in cockfighting, dogfighting, and bullfighting. The late Cesar Chavez, an icon in the human rights movement, wrote, and I quote, "Racism, economic deprival, dogfighting and cockfighting, bullfighting and rodeos are cut from the same fabric, violence." If you care about animals, if you care about truth and common decency, Please do not attend rodeos, and please do not spend your money with companies that sponsor rodeos, such as Coca-Cola, Dodge Automobiles, AT&T, Southwest Airlines, McDonald's, Sam's Club, and Walmart. All of these companies have been supplied with information about rodeo animal abuse and simply do not care.
Oh no! Whoa! He's running out of juice. He ain't tied the neck.